Now, good afternoon. Well, it's kind of even actually, more so. We're the 28th of November. We're 4 o'clock in the evening, afternoon. Afternoon officially, but evening, I suppose, winter time. So basically, now the crack is at the minute. I have worked my way down this hill here. We were up there. The cattle got spooked and they came into this bit of ground here, and I then tightened them back up there again. So we have fed them silage and ate that off, and now we have worked our way back down to this lower field here now, and the road is literally just outside that hedge there. So what I'm going to do is, now we're motoring on through our first rotation of the winter, fairly quick. But what I'm going to do differently this year, and I'm kind of just contemplating doing things differently this year. But what I did last year was I basically ran the cattle all the way through the whole land, ate it all off, topping them up with silage, and then on the second rotation I gave them more silage and just that little bit of picking that had come back, and that's what did them on the second rotation. But what I'm going to do now this winter is I'm going to well, basically, let me just explain. Now, normally I'd come down this hill here and I'd cross over, and I had planned on crossing over and working my way back up again. So all that land in there has been rested nearly 3 months. So it's fully recovered in there. So all that land in there is fully recovered. But what I'm going to do is, instead of eating up all the fully recovered grass in the first rotation and then kind of pushing them to eat more silage on the second, I'm going to pull the brakes here now, and I'm going to jump back to the start and start my second rotation now. And then what I'll do then is I'm going to incorporate, when I come back, this grass here, the fully recovered stuff. I'm going to incorporate that stuff after Christmas. So yeah, so if that makes sense to you, I'm going to now that I've ate all that good grass off on this bit here, I want to leave something middling right for them on the next rotation. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. So there's a couple of fields down there now that I want to eat off. Now, they haven't been grazed since October, so the stuff in here has been rested since September. So the fields down there now are a month less, but there's lots of grass on them. But it's the start of the second rotation. So instead of going around fully on the first round and exhausting all my grass and then looking for bits of picking on the second round, I'm going to leave good fields to mix it up a bit. Yeah, I didn't do that last year. I just ate it all off last year. So that's what I have decided to do now this year. So I will have nice good grass in January and February. Yeah. Now, I haven't just exactly worked out the plan exactly, but you might understand what I'm trying to talk about. Yeah. So the land in here now has been rested. This is September, October, November, 1st of September, 1st of October, 1st of November, 1st of December. Yeah, so just shy of 3 months. Just shy of 3 months. And if I stop here now and go back to the start, which is down there, they were grazed in October, the first week of October, so exactly a month less. So that's what I might do. That will get me through. Yeah. Right, well, look, that's the plan. How I'm going to do it is another thing, but I more or less have it worked out. So yeah, I'm just after letting them in here now. They had silage this morning. I only gave one trailer out this morning up there. Now, because this place was up there is super wet. So I opened up the gap and allowed them down into this paddock here, and instead of me struggling coming down with silage, I just kept the upper side open and I fed them up there, so they were down here eating, picking away at their grass, and then I gave them their silage then to top them up on the drier side. So now that we're gone out of there onto this lower side, now I have a gap here I can come in. I'm going to come in on that gap, so they have this now for 24 hours. Tomorrow evening I'll probably give them silage in here and then shoot them through that gap and right down to the bottom there and start all over again. So we're skipping all this side. I know I'm repeating myself again now, but I'm kind of drumming it into my own head at the same time. So there's nice stuff in there and all the way up. Yeah, and it's dry in there too, so I want to get the wetter places out of it first. So yeah, that's the crack now. So there'll be better grass on the second rotation this year than last year. So they're good and quiet here now, and I think I've repeated myself enough now already. Yeah, so there's no other news. That is the latest with the cattle. There's no weaning gone on yet. Oh, that lady was bulling. Where is she? The black one, as I call the Frisian, even though she's not. She was bulling. I didn't see her bulling now, but she's all marks all over, so that must have been yesterday. It was a short heat, because I never saw it at all, and I'm seeing these twice a day. That lady there, I must check the dates. That one there I didn't see coming. Now, she normally comes first, but sometimes I can go off them as well over the winter time when it gets cool, or else they go on calf. So that I don't know. So the jury's out with this lady now. I have to think about that too. So yeah, that's the carry on for now. No other news. So I better leg it home. So now, so look, we'll say good luck and goodbye.